So, dun, 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 dun. Welcome to a new session of the Intercultural Club. As you know, my name is Eder, and I'm your mind shifter that brings joy every month with one specific topic. So today we will be talking about activism. So that's why I invited my friend from Nicaragua, and she has a lot of experience working with people, for people. So that's why I invited her. Thank you, Montserrat, Dante, and people who are on YouTube right now watching this session. And thank you for the officers in Santa Fe and Centenario providing this space for us to practice. So remember, this is a session for you to practice. Practice what? Practice listening, practice speaking, practice texting, okay? And don't worry if you don't, if you have a question or you feel like, I don't understand, don't worry, it's okay. We're gonna have the opportunity to ask questions, to answer, to repeat. Okay, so do not worry. This is a safe place for you to participate. Okay, welcome, Carla, to the session. So let's start by introducing my friend Wendy. Wendy, would you like to give us a short introduction of yourself and telling us why Nicaragua is such a beautiful country?
Well, thank you so much. And thank you so much, guys, for having me. It's such a pleasure to be here with all of you. And this is the first time that I'm in here with Eder. Thanks for the invitation, Eder. And yeah, I love that you say it, that it's a beautiful country. And I think you mean it because you have been there, right? So all of you have not been in Nicaragua. You're welcome to Nicaragua. Yeah, I'm Wendy Vado. I live here. I'm a proud Nicaraguan. Also, I have a beautiful daughter named Brisa. And I'm married as well. And I have a beautiful dog that probably will be around to us in a few minutes. And yeah, basically, I love to advocate for others, as Eder is mentioning. I don't call myself like an activist, like I feel like there's a levels, and I think I'm more like learning about how to do it. But definitely is something that social justice is a big important cause for me. And
Okay.
I'm always trying to learn about what is going on and why the injustice, why is that inequality. And I'm driving especially for gender, social, gender inequalities, as you probably know. So yeah,
Okay.
so happy
Well,
to be here.
thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So first question, Montserrat, Dante, Carla. Hmm. Where is Nicaragua? Is it North America, South America, Central America, Caribbean? Where is Nicaragua? Montserrat, Dante, Carla, Stephanie. Please activate your microphones to participate. Uh-huh.
Sort?
South America. Not really. North America,
No,
Central
no,
America,
no.
Caribe?
Caribbean. Not necessarily. Uh-huh.
Almost close, almost close.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, Montserrat?
Center America?
Central America, yes. So the country of Nicaragua is placed in Central America. Okay? Yes.
And
So,
actually, it's in the heart of Central America. We are the country
oh,
in the center of Central America.
yeah, there you go, the heart of Central America. Okay, good. Dante, Montserrat, Stephanie, Carla, how many children does Wendy have? One, two, three, how many?
Three?
Three children. Oh, no,
Now one?
she doesn't have three children. Yes,
Definitely no. One, yes, one.
one. Yeah, there you go.
One.
So Wendy has one child. Remember, Stephanie, Montserrat, Dante, Carla. If it is singular, we say child, child. If it is plural, we say children, right? Children. Attention, Carla, Montserrat, children's, no, children, okay? Yes, so one singular, two or more children. Wendy only has one child. Is it a daughter or a son? Daughter or son?
Son? Son?
No, she has a daughter.
Uh-huh.
Daughter. Uh-huh. Yes. So, Wendy, tell us a little bit more about your daughter. What is her name?
Yeah, the name of my daughter is Brisa,
Brisa. How
which is
old is Brisa?
oh, she's gonna turn 10 years old on
10.
August, but she's 9 years old. Uh,
What is her favorite color?
oh, she loves all the colors.
Oh, the
I would say
color.
pink. I would say
Pink.
pink.
Okay. And what is her favorite food?
Chicken, fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Okay. So, Carla, Stephanie, Dante, Montserrat. Wendy has one child, one daughter. Her name is Brisa. She is 9 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old. What do you think?
10. 11 years old?
Oh, in this
10?
moment, she's 9 years old. Very soon,
9?
future 10. Yeah. And she loves tamales, right? Tamales?
No.
No, she
Chicken.
likes fried chicken. Yes,
Fried
there you
chicken.
go. There you go. Okay, so Dante, Montserrat, Carla, Stephanie. Here we are talking about activism. But Eder, what is activism? Attention with the pronunciation. Carla, activism. So, Stephanie, when you have the end in ism, Dante, Monse, please pronounce the S, Z, Z. Activism, okay? Activism. Okay, clear? So, what is activism? Well, first, we need to start separating the words. We start by having the word act. Act, it's also related to action. Oh, so activism is to do, have, complete an action. Oh, but what action, Eder? Oh, the action of speaking or listening or participating, right? But specifically, Wendy, she mentioned four concepts. Number one, she used the word cause. Cause. Oh, so Carla, Dante, people people participate in activism because they have a cause. 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 What cause? Well, it could be any cause. Wendy specifically, she talked about social injustice. Oh, unfortunately, in Mexico, we suffer social injustice. And in Nicaragua too, and in Ecuador, in Paraguay, in the world. So that's why people participate in activism, right? Also, Wendy talked about inequality. Oops, inequality. So, Wendy, in simple words, would you like to tell us what inequality is, please?
Oh, well, inequality, I will, in simple terms, says like when, imagine like you don't have the same access that other person has. Like you have a piece of cake, right? And some people eat more cake than others. I think that is an equality sometimes, that
Mm,
people have more access than others for some specific things. For
mhm,
example, water, light, power, money, right? So inequality is when some, especially some groups, don't have access to those resources that it should be accessible for everyone because we are human beings with the rights, right? So
mhm.
I will say that is like the basic terms for
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, so inequality it's when the access it's not fair for everyone. Okay, okay. Now, Dante, Stephanie, finally, Wendy also used the word fight. Hmm, that's an interesting term because when we think of activism, people are fighting for their rights. What rights? Human rights. Oh, but Wendy, can people also fight for the planet?
Sorry, for what?
For the planet?
Oh yeah, for sure. For
Yes,
the cause, right?
absolutely. Yeah, so Stephanie, Monse, Carla, Dante, the planet include people, animals, what else?
Earth,
Yeah, of
naturaleza.
course.
¿Cómo puedo decir
Earth.
naturaleza?
Oh, Stephanie, sorry.
¿Cómo puedo decir como la naturaleza?
Nature, nature.
Nation,
Wow, very good. Nature. What else? Monse.
water,
How do
Water.
you say plantas?
Background here. Look at my background.
Yeah.
Yeah, water, oceans.
Yes, ocean. Uh-huh. What else?
animal,
Sorry, Dante, can you repeat it for me?
How do you say plantas?
Plants. Wow, very good. Plants. Yes, thank you.
animals,
Animals. Absolutely. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
trees,
Oh, sorry, Carla?
trees,
Trees. Yes, trees. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. So all of these, oh my God, I forgot the word. Ways of life are included when people defend the right or protect or fight for their rights. Okay? So, Montserrat, Stephanie, Carla, Dante, all this vocabulary, it is necessary when we talk about activism. Okay? So, oh, hello, Jacqueline. So, Wendy, out of all this list that Montserrat, Dante, Stephanie, Carla mentioned, which one do you particularly in your house, with your community, with your family, which ones do you protect or defend?
Well, it's not on the list, the one
Oh,
that is close to my heart. Sorry. But I will go with you guys in this one. And I will say that I have learned because I have a pet now, like my little dog. I have learned so much about animals,
mm,
especially dogs. And of course, it is a big issue also I don't know in Mexico, but here in Nicaragua, like you have street dogs, and you can see how bad they have been treated in their lives, and there's some shelters for dogs, and I think that is a cause that ultimately I think I've been more related and connected because my dog. I have learned
oh,
more
okay.
about animals.
Okay, well, thank you. So, wow, Wendy here, it's using more vocabulary. You see? So, Wendy has one dog. Wendy, what's your dog's name?
Here is my dog. I will introduce to you.
Yeah,
This Lasso. Ribbon.
Lasso.
Lasso.
Okay, Lasso. Now,
Lassito.
so Jacqueline, Stephanie, because Wendy loves Lasso, she also finds very interesting to defend animals' rights, especially street dogs. Oh, so Dante, Montserrat, in Mexico City, street dogs are common or not really?
Actually, there is streets dogs.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So there are dogs, that walk on the street. They don't have a house. They don't have a person. They don't have families or food. So that's what we call street dogs. But fortunately, there are some people with good heart, with a good cause, that they create shelters. Shelters, Dante, Jacqueline, are specific houses to protect those specifically for dogs. So, Monse, Stephanie, Carla, Jacqueline, Dante, have you visited a dog shelter before? Have you visited a dog shelter before? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Alright. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
No.
No. Montserrat, Dante, Jacqueline?
No.
No. Okay. So, Wendy, have you visited a dog shelter before?
No, no, to be honest. But when we were getting this little dog, we were planning to go to the shelters and try to adopt. We saw some pictures, of the dogs that they had, and we were like, oh, maybe we should give them a chance.
Hmm.
But at the end, we got this one.
Yay. Yeah.
we,
There you
we fell
go.
in love with
There.
Lasso. But yeah, it's actually something that I'm following on Instagram, the pages that the shelter has, and trying to support their cause. Mhm.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yet again, Carla, Stephanie, Wendy is giving us more vocabulary. The word support. Ah, so part of activism is to take action, right? So how can you take action? Well, supporting. How can you support? But Eder, what is support? Well, support, it's a synonym to help. Help. Support. So, Dante, how can we support a cause? Jacqueline, Monse, Stephanie, Carla.
Eh, puedes, ¿cómo se llama? El cuidarlos, el llevarles
Oh,
alimento
yeah.
y así.
Okay, yes. So, take care, taking care. Yes, absolutely. Oh, you said darles alimento, feed. Yes, there you go. Dante.
Podría ser cuidarlos y no maltratarlos.
Yes, there you go. Oh, Dante, I can see your video. Your video. Yes. Oh, absolutely. So treat animals well. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. What else? What any other action can you do to support
Take, take care of your health, o sea, como su salud.
of their health? Yes, absolutely. Yes, health. Stephanie, health.
Health.
Yes, thank you.
Health.
Jacqueline, Montserrat, what other actions can you do? Okay, well, maybe, or sometimes money is a little bit limited, right? But if you happen to have 20 pesos, well, so you can contribute with some money, right? Yes, Jacqueline. In my case, I adopt. Yes, there you go. So very similar to Wendy, adopting. Yeah, sometimes we can adopt too. Carla, Montserrat, what about if you're walking on the street and you see a dog that it's crying, a dog that it's hurting, that it's in pain? Well, so you can also rescue. Right? Rescue, right? So, Wendy, besides taking care of health, food, treating animals well, giving some money, adopting and rescuing. What any other action do you think people can do to protect or defend animals' rights?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I would say just the fact to not harm, to not harm a dog when you see it. And because here there is a custom, a cultural custom that when you see a street dog, you just, try to beat them, or try to I forgot the word right now, but like somehow you treat them very well, very bad. So I
Mm,
would say like stay away a little bit because I know it can be scary sometimes. Some
mm,
street dogs, but I think the animals deserve all our love, and that is something that I learned with Lasso. He's always trying to be with me, around me, and like he comes to my lap and ones that I can give them, taking care, love, and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting because I think animals also can show love in different ways. as a human being, sometimes we say like, oh, they don't talk, but they have another language to show love, and they feel it when you love them. So yeah, it's been love.
Yeah. So thank you. I think Dante and Jacqueline, they both are having the same thought as you, Wendy, of treat animals well, which technically means love, right? So that it's part of activism. So when people refer to themselves as doing an action to protect, to defend, so that it's part of activism, right? Jacqueline, could it be matter of care? Yes, absolutely. Yes. So that will call dog sitting. Very good, Jacqueline. Dog sitting. Yes. When you are in the process of taking care of a dog while they are officially adopted. Yes, dog sitting. Thank you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Okay. So animals are certainly one of the big issue that people go outside to protest. Oh, so that's another way to provide an action of activism. Okay, now Stephanie, Montserrat, Carla, Jacqueline, Dante. Unfortunately, in Mexico City, there is a big problem of water. So sometimes you go to the bathroom and you want to take a shower and bang, no water. Right? So, Wendy, does Nicaragua have a water problem too?
Oh yeah, definitely. And especially on the urban areas, I would say there is a huge problem in the cities. Some people doesn't have water but like the whole day, and sometimes
Hmm.
they have to keep water, save water in some buckets. Um, the whole night they have to wake up until night because the water comes in, and they have to save water for the next day for doing, all
Ah,
the dishes, cleaning and washing clothes and
uh-huh.
all that stuff. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
big problem too.
So Jacqueline, Dante, the water, it's a big cause to fight, to protest, to defend, right? And again, that is activism. Okay, so Wendy, again, she's using very interesting vocabulary today. She's using the word save water, right? Yes. So remember when we use properly water, we can use save, right? But sometimes when it rains, you can also collect water. Oh, and what do we use to collect the water? Buckets. Okay. Buckets. So they could be plastic, metal, clay, right? Buckets. Save, collect. Now, Carla, Jacqueline, Monse, Stephanie, Dante, in your houses, do you collect water or do you save water or do you have other strategies to defend water?
Yes.
Yes, you collect water. Okay. Yes, Stephanie, Monse, Carla, Jacqueline.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now, Wendy, at home, Do you have some practices or strategies that you personally use at home to save or collect water?
Yeah. I think one of the big practices that I'm also teaching to my daughter, Brisa, is like close always the, how do you call this? The key?
And
It's not the key, right? It's like that is
faucet,
a
faucet, faucet.
deposit. Yeah. So always close it and yeah, don't waste so much water. Like we try to sometimes when we collect water, and especially on summer,
Uh-huh.
we try to know, water the garden or the plants too much because I
Oh,
know like in summer it's a dry season.
mm,
So that's very important to us to always be careful and mindful that there is other people that doesn't have water the whole day.
mhm.
And we have. So yeah, be mindful of that and those little practices, water, even with the lights in the house, right? Like you if you're not in the room you should shut it down the lights and all that kind of stuff. So I would say
Uh-huh.
little practices but would be helpful, right, for saving.
Yeah, totally, totally. Okay. So, So here, oh, I remember now. This is interesting. In English, when we want to say like dun dun, we say turn off the faucet,
Yeah,
turn
it's
off
true.
the
Turn off.
faucet.
Turn
Yeah,
off the lights also.
yeah,
Yeah,
there we
that's
go.
true.
There we
Mhm.
go. Yes. Oh, hello, Anais. Hello, Anais.
Hey, hello. How are you, Heather?
Good. Would you like to activate your video camera? Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Brenda.
Hi there.
Hey, can you please turn your video on? Thank you. Carla, remember your video? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, Wendy at home, in order to save water, she turns off the faucet. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a very good strategy. Also, in summer, when there is not too much rain and it's a dry season, she tries not to water. Is that what you said? Too much your garden, right? Outside. Yes. So, Stephanie, Brenda, Carla, Dante, do you have a washing machine in your house? Washing machine? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So, attention here. Montserrat, Jacqueline, machine? No, no, no. Shin. Machine. Okay? Washing machine. Washing machine. So, Wendy, would you like to give us two recommendations to save or collect water if you have a washing machine at home?
You know what? Let me tell you a story. So we were living in another city, but then we come back to my mom house and she used, I don't know if in Mexico you use that, but like we call it lavandero, which is like a cement thing that you do by hand, you wash by hands.
Okay.
So she grew up like that, right? Like
Yeah.
washing by hands.
Uh-huh.
But my generation and my husband and I, we decided to buy a washing machine,
Mhm.
washer. And then I remember like the first day she was a little skeptical. She was like, no, I'm not
No.
using that. They don't wash very well, the clothes, whatever. But
Uh-huh.
she loves it. She loves it. Like 1 week later, she was using it every day. And I was like,
Oh,
Mom,
okay.
no, you can't do that. You have to wash your clothes like once in the week because you're saving energy also, right? And water. So I would say for wash machine, use it when like it depends on how many people are in your family, but I would say like try to use it very in a measurable way, like once in the week, not every day. But my mom loved it and she was trying to watch every day because she used to it, right? Like when you wash by hand, you just come over and like wash the clothes daily. But I think that is a good practice,
Yeah,
like
perfect.
not to watch every day and use it when you really need it.
Okay, well, thank you for the story, you know. So, yes, Dante, Carla, sometimes, there's some families that prefer to have a sink. A sink is a cement structure where you wash your clothes by hand, right? And some other families prefer to have a machine, right? So that's called washing machine. So Wendy, as recommendation number one, she says use the washing machine only when it's necessary. Wendy, what would be your recommendation number two for washing machines and saving or collecting water?
Um, Also, check your machines, like check on them, like if they're not working very well, because that will waste a lot of resources like water, energy. And sometimes there's some practices. I'm not mechanic. I don't know how it really works, but sometimes they waste so much water, they put so much water, depends of the model that you have in the machines. So there's some machines that they just take off some things from the machines and you got a lot of water
Mm,
sprayed on the garden in the backyard.
yeah,
um I don't know how
yeah,
to explain it, but I hope that you can get the
yeah,
sense what
totally,
to say.
totally. Yes. So absolutely, check your machine engine.
Yep.
I know Stephanie, Carla, Jacqueline, Monse, Dante, your kids, I know. But you can totally talk to a person that it's a grown-up person, and yeah, you can double check if the machine is working well, right? So, Monse, Carla, Jacqueline, Stephanie, Dante, I'm going to give you my personal experience. Back when I lived with my family and we have a washing machine, my mom used a very big bucket, which is more a container, to collect water so then we can use that water for the bathroom. Oh, so technically it's like recycling water, you know? And so we always have a very big bucket full of water and then a little one that you use to put water in the toilet, right? I know that's it, that it might be a little bit tiring. Oh, it's easier to just flush, right? But Monse, Carla, Dante, that is activism. It's doing an action, it's participating in an action to protect, to defend, to love animals, water, people, plants, trees, all the things that you have mentioned here. So, In order to conclude our session today, Wendy, I have a big question for you. Wendy, you happen to have a daughter who's 9 years old. Her name is Brisa. She loves all colors and she loves fried chicken, right? So, as a mother of a little one, what recommendations do you have for Dante, Stephanie, Montserrat, Carla, Jacqueline, and people that are watching on YouTube in order for them to start doing more actions for their personal causes? Would you like to give us 3 recommendations, please?
I would say never think that you voice doesn't matter. You know, you voice matters. And even like you are a little one, it's important that you knows that your parents and the people surround you wants that you speak up when you want to say something. So your voice matters. Learn, use the technology that you have, right? My daughter has a tablet and I didn't have that when I was a kid, you know. So now like you can use the technology, right? Gemini, Chat GPT to learn more about those causes and start small, you know, with the small actions that we were mentioning. You don't have to go and do big things. You can start with small actions for the causes that you matter, as Stephanie, Dante were mentioning, adopting animals, don't treat them bad, you know. So I don't know, encouraging you here to speak up, your voice matters, and to learn and use the technology that you already have at home.
Thank you very much. Wow, those are very, very good and precise instructions or recommendations that Wendy has for us. So, Carla, Montserrat, Jacqueline, Stephanie, Dante, yes, speak up. Use your voice because your voice is important, you know? So, if you see someone at school that ah, they just don't care about the faucet, please turn it off. Please collect water. Please save water, right? Use your voice. Number two, use technology. Now we're in 2026. Everyone has access to internet and resources of information sources, sorry, of information. So you can totally use those sources for to be informed, okay? If you don't happen to have too much technology, well, there are books in the library. There are people that you can ask, right? Your teachers, your adults, and your family environment. And number three, start with small actions. And personally, I'm a little bit skeptical about small actions because I think all actions are important, you know? But I understand,
Yeah,
Wendy.
you're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Yes, just like turning off the light, it's a small action that matters. Absolutely. Yes. Monse, just treating an animal well, it's a very small action that we can complete too. So, Carla, Stephanie, Dante, Montserrat, Jacqueline, hmm, sometimes we think of activists as Greta, you know, as important people, as adults. But no, even here in your house, in Mexico City, in Nicaragua, you can also be an activist by speaking up, using sources of information, including technology, and doing small actions from home, from school, from any place where you are. So, thank you very much for participating today. Thank you, Wendy. I think
Thank you, guys.
those were tremendously well performed instructions that you just given us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me and for the invitation.
Yes, absolutely. Now it's time for Carla, Jacqueline, Monse, Stephanie, and Dante. Do you have any questions for Wendy?
Me.
Mm-hmm. Carla,
How, how, how old are you?
very good question. Yes.
Great question.
Mhm.
I'm 39 years old. On December, I will turn 40.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Yes, good question, Carla. Any other question for Wendy?
Uh, what what was the most difficult time she fought when she started calling for leaving the voice?
Oh, yeah, very good question. Wendy, what was a very difficult experience that you faced fighting speaking up your voice?
Ah, uh, good
Easy, easy,
question.
easy,
Wow.
easy, easy.
Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks. That's amazing.
That is a very good question, Stefan.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the most difficult. I would say, don't believe in myself.
Mm,
Like when you say, I'm not sure, or you know what, I think I deserve this, or you think
mm,
nothing will change. I think those are the own barriers that I put in myself, and we
mm,
put sometimes in ourselves.
mm,
And if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will do. So
mm.
I think that is the most difficult part, to convince yourself that, yes, it's important what you say. And so, yeah,
Yeah,
we'll say
thank
that.
you. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Okay. So thank you for answering, Wendy. Thank you. Okay, any other question? Dante, I don't see you. Okay, well, so if there is no other question, Dante, can you activate your video camera, please? Carla, can you prepare yourself for the picture today? Yes. So we're gonna take a picture. Remember, this picture is just for us, in Quest English, we love to have a record of who's participating in our sessions. So please, I want you to look direct to your camera right there and smile. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you. Well, so Wendy, you're super invited to come and visit Mexico, you know, and yes, Dante, Stephanie, Monse, Carla, and Jacqueline. Well, now we know Nicaragua is in Central America. It's a beautiful country, and there are beautiful people like Wendy who defends and protects animals' rights, right? So
And you're welcome to come to Nicaragua anytime. So, yeah.
So
Thank
yes, so
you.
thank you for our YouTube viewers too, and thank you for our Quest English. Oh, sorry, our Quest English family. So I hope to see you next month with a new and different topic. Thank you.
Bye
Goodbye,
bye.
everyone.
Good night.
See
Bye.
you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, thank you, officers. You rock. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye.